So, hi, good evening. How are you?
Good evening. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
How was your day?
My day was quite hectic because it's our weather is scorching last 5 days, I can say. So that's why my day was quite hectic, but no problem. We are habituated this situation right now.
I think you are working somewhere.
Sorry?
Are you working somewhere?
No.
Okay. Okay, that's it. Okay, so since we are meeting very first time, shall we start with introduction?
Yeah, sure. Okay. So, thank you so much. As you know, my name is Mohammad Tariqul Islam and I'm from Bangladesh. And recently, I have completed the master's in political science, and now I'm working on my communication skills. I have a small YouTube channel which I upload like conversational videos, and I love to meet with uncharted people. Yeah, it's pretty much about me.
That's great to know about you. So
Mm-hmm.
my name is Neeta Rajmani. I'm from Pune, Maharashtra. I have
Okay.
completed my BA B.Ed. I am a homemaker and mother
Mm-hmm.
of two grown-up children. And
Mm-hmm.
yes, that's all about me.
Okay.
If you
So,
want to ask, yes.
so do you have any YouTube channel?
Yeah, I have YouTube channel. My channel name is English with Neeta Rajmane.
Okay. Okay. So yes, did you prepare any questions for me, or shall I ask you? Because I have prepared some
Yes,
questions for you.
yes, you can start. I don't prepare questions. I just to go with the flow, and I like it.
Okay,
So
I prepared
yes,
these
but
questions like that day whenever we are supposed to meet. Okay, but my network glitch, couldn't continue those conversation. Okay,
yes,
so that's why.
yes, sure, you can ask me.
Yes, it's been already prepared. Okay,
Okay,
so
okay, no
I would love
problem.
to ask you that what do you think positive thinking can change a person's life?
Yes, definitely. Positive thinking really affects our way of behavior, way of speaking, way of interacting with people.
Mm-hmm,
So yes, it is really affects our mindset. If we have that positive mindset, if
mm-hmm,
we don't get easily affected by anyone's action and anyone's behavior. If we are already thinking something negatively and something happened, maybe it could be not that much important thing, could be trivial thing, but we get easily affected by those things if we are already thinking negatively. So yes, I can say it is really affects our life. Yes. What do
okay.
you think about it?
Yes, I think positive thinking can change your life because like human life is a lot of fluctuations, okay, ups and downs everywhere. Whenever we feel demotivated at the time, we want to quit all the things, okay. It could be like your preparing exams or English or something like that. It's also important for your life, but whenever we think that it's not possible for me, okay, and I couldn't do it, so that time we think like negative things in our mind, okay, it automatically it comes, okay. So I think that's time you should keep your thinking, you should keep your positive thinking, okay. So that is how you can gain your life. Yeah, I think so. Mhm. Okay, so my next question is, who inspires you to think positively? Is there anybody
Me,
in
my
your life?
Yes, there are lots of people in my family, my children, my husband, always they tell me to think positive. Whenever
Mm-hmm,
they feel I'm thinking negatively, they always remind me you have to think positively because every situation, everything have two sides. One is negative, one is positive. It's up to you or up to me. where we want to focus. If we focus on positive aspects or we focus on positive part of that thing or that particular situation, we
Mm-hmm.
don't get affected that much. It's up to us. So yes, there are lots of people who inspire me to think positively. But what I have noticed that if we are not ready to think positively, nobody can make you think positive. It's only you can take decision. If you have that capacity to turn yourself or bend yourself towards
Mm-hmm.
positivity, that really helps you to think positively or behave or act positively without getting affected too much by situation, by anybody's action. Yes,
Yeah, but sometimes we need that kind of person, okay, whoever want to push ourselves, that you have to
yes,
like think positively. Because
yes.
sometimes whenever we feel that positive, but sometimes we feel negative things, okay. Yeah, so that's why it's really important to have that kind of person in your life.
Yes, yes. We are a human and we have that tendency to decline
Mm-hmm.
towards negativity easily. We get affected
Mm-hmm.
by situations, by others' opinion as well. So that time somebody is needed there to guide you and what we should do in that case. So
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Yes, it will help us. Okay. So, do you have any kinds of habit, okay, that help you to think positive? Do you have any kinds of habit?
Yes, I have, and I would like to share with you because it is really close to my heart.
Okay,
I
okay,
like, yes, I like to spend my time with nature. And I firmly
okay.
believe that nature has its own capacity to heal us, teach us, as well as gives us lots of things without taking anything from us. So I firmly believe that nature has its own capacity to heal us. And whenever I feel demotivated, like to spend my time with nature, and that time I started healing myself and get rid of that negativity. And every single day, I start my day with nature and spending my time with nature. I
Mm-hmm.
make a cup of tea, and while watching birds in the sky, I drink it, and that is really helps me. It really helps me to maintain my peace of mind and maintain my whole day. So I like to spend my time with nature.
Okay, okay. So yeah, I really resonate with you because I have read one news which is not news. It's a like educational articles. Okay, so that
Okay.
when we see our trees, okay, but it contains a lot of fruits or it contains a lot of flowers. Okay, that time they bow down their heads, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that is how we can learn from those trees. Okay, so if you earn a lot of knowledge in your life, then your heads like automatically bow down. Okay,
Yes.
so that is how we can gain our life. Or if we think that, okay, yes, I have to bow down my heads and I have to maintain my habits, okay, and I have to maintain my all these things with people, okay, so that is how we can learn a lot of things, I can say. Yeah, that is how like nature helps us to think positively. Okay, so my next question is, what advice would you like to give someone, okay, who always think negatively?
Okay.
So what is
I
your
don't
advice
know.
for that?
Okay. I don't know. I am the what can I say about it? Okay. I
No,
am
no,
the
no, no. Every
person
person
who
has
are,
the power. Okay. Every person has the
yes.
mentality to advise something. Okay. So we don't know
Okay.
who whose advice, okay, implement our life. So that is a, you can say your opinion. No problem.
Yes, I would like to share my opinion. If somebody is there always thinking negatively, do
Mm-hmm.
something positive. Maybe it could be small. Okay, if I started learning, when I started learning English, automatically I started get rid of negativity because I
Mm-hmm.
was engaged somewhere. and it was positive journey for me. When I try to write something, that time my mind get busy or started thinking about that story or that whatever I try to write. So that time it is really easy to get rid of negativity. If somebody is there who are struggling to get rid of negativity, so start learning something new and start spending time with those people who are positive. It's really mandatory for you, because if you have that surrounding or that type of people who are always thinking negatively, who are always talking about violence or that type of stuff, easily you get affected. As well as I would like to share one aspects which are really affects our life nowadays: social media. Whatever we are watching, we are not realizing it, but without realization, we started getting that type of stuff, and we started behaving like those people which we watch every day, which we listen every day. So we
Mm-hmm.
have to conscious about it, what types of content you are choosing to listen and watch. So these are the things I would like to share with people who are always think negative.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes, and I would like to add one point.
Okay.
Spirituality has its own power to teach us how to get rid of negativity. There are lots of practices, meditation, yoga practices, and if you do it for some period of time, definitely you can see progress, but immediately you can't see progress. So these
Mm-hmm.
types of, yes,
Yeah, you have already mentioned, but I have the question, okay, about spirituality, but you already answered it. Because yeah, spirituality is more important to our mindset, okay? It will always teaches us how to think positive. Because
yes,
if you believe in your luck, okay, so that time you have to think positive. Because when it comes to your luck, then you will automatically get it, I can say. But you need your hard work also. But when it's not comes in your luck, then if you work hard all day long, then you cannot get it. Okay. So yeah, that's why spirituality is more important. And okay, my next. Okay, so let's forget about questions. Okay, I have like more than three questions for you, but I just want to know about your English journey. Okay, because I can see you are so much fluent in English. Okay, and there is no like stucking. Sometimes you goes stuck, but yeah, it's normal, pretty normal because we are learning English. Okay, it's our second language, right? You it's a
yes.
second language. Okay. So I just want to learn, I just want to know about your English journey. When did you start and how did you start your journey?
Okay, sure. So I started learning English in 2025. That
25.
time in January. Yes, it was
Okay.
my New Year resolution. I wanted
Okay.
to
Okay.
enhance my skills. Yes,
Mm.
I wanted to enhance my skills because that time my both children's went at hostel because of their study, and I
Mm-hmm.
started getting time. So I thought, okay, why not I start something which I like. So I
Mm-hmm.
started enhancing my skills. Initially, I was mostly focused on writing skill because I used to write in my mother tongue. So I started focusing on my writing skill, and by
Mm-hmm.
God grace, one of my article got published, two of my poems also got published. So it was like a turning point for me. And in 2025 January, I started learning English. Just I wanted to enhance my skill. Because of that, I started. And
Mm-hmm.
that time I was not able to understand English content thoroughly. So I started watching English videos, those which created by using translation method, because I was not able to understand, and it was not active learning because I was mostly focused on my writing skill. So it was
Mm-hmm.
not active learning. It was just a passive learning for 6 months. But because of that passive listening, I started understanding English content. And that time I amazed because just listening, I started understanding. Okay, so that time I got interest. After that, I did some practices for 5 months, and
Mm-hmm.
then I had a conversation with Ram. You must be aware about him. And
Yes,
that
I
was
know.
my first, yes, and that was my first conversation. And then I joined the English Shari in 2026 in
Okay.
January for three
Okay.
months, or 3 months,
Mm-hmm.
yes. And I took subscription for 36 session. Then when it completed, I started doing practices at home. So that's how I learned language. But because of my consistency, maybe
Yes,
I
of course.
got this much fluency in this language. But
Mm.
actually, when I started, I was not sure I will be able to speak or not. But just I wanted to at least understand people. So maybe I will speak a little bit, but I didn't expect this much fluency from me. But automatically, because of my consistency, I started feeling comfortable while speaking with people. So that's how I
Mm-hmm.
learned.
Yes. Yeah, consistency is the key to success, I can say. If you are like not intelligent, okay, then if you keep your consistency, then you can gain.
Yes, you are absolutely right.
Yes. Okay. So, like in these days, okay, what would you do in a day? Okay, so to become fluent in English, what type of activities
Okay.
do you do?
Everyone knows four pillars are important to improve our fluency, like speaking,
Mm-hmm.
listening, reading, and writing. But in my case, most of the time try to listen English content, speak in English, and read any English content or article like this. But if it comes to writing, I don't get that much time, or maybe I'm not interested in it. So I don't write that much. Occasionally, I try to write, but not that much. But every single day I do three practice. I practices three, like listening, reading, and speaking practices. Every
Okay.
single day I try to do these practices.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that is how you are improving right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you take any classes, online or offline?
No, right now not. I'm not taking classes, but I wanted to be a teacher since my childhood. So I have
Okay.
completed my BA BEd, but because of my husband's job, we used to get posted here and there every 3 years. So in that case, it was quite difficult for me to maintain my consistency. I did job as a teacher more than 1 year, but after that, because of some circumstances, I had to quit my job. And but yes, I wanted to be a good teacher. So maybe it's because of social media. If I get chance, definitely I would like to teach.
Yes, yes, yes. You can like start your career with online. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Because of social media, it is easy to get access
Yes.
to teach somebody else.
Yeah, that is how we are now connecting. Okay. You are from India, I'm from
Yes.
Bangladesh. So it's a
Yeah.
all credit goes to social media. But it
Yes. Yes. Yes.
also it's also like distracted us. Okay. Now in these days, many people's like addicted to Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Okay. So
Yes.
yes, I have one more question, which is how to handle stress or emotional challenges.
Okay. So as we've spoke about spirituality, spirituality has its own huge power to helps us to maintain our peace of mind as well as manage our stress and difficult situations. If
Mm-hmm.
we learn some practices related to it, it could be meditation, it could be yoga, it could be anything related to spirituality. You can easily handle your stress,
Mm-hmm.
and yes, so positive thinking really helps us to get rid of stress and think something. We can easily get idea how to think differently, because as I mentioned here earlier, there are two sides for every situation, for every scene, or for any problem. But if we focus on only negative aspects, that really affects our mindset. You can easily start thinking negatively, and stress is inevitable there if you are thinking negatively. If you really
Mm-hmm.
want to manage your life, if you really want to get rid of stress, So spiritual practices really helps us to get rid of these problems.
Okay. So I have asked you a lot of questions. Okay, if you have any question, then you can ask me.
Sure, I would like to know about your English learning journey and get some idea how to improve fluency.
Okay. So I have started my journey, like it's been almost 1 year, I can say, because I have started my YouTube channel, which is 21st September 2025. I can, yeah, it's the exact date I have created my YouTube channel. And my English journey, it's been almost 1 year. Okay, I have been trying to improve myself, but I don't know how improving myself. But yeah, I am trying to improve myself. And like as you mentioned, that English has 4 pillars, okay, which is reading, writing. Okay, it's the same process, I can say. But yeah, nowadays I'm engaging with shadowing practice. Okay, because whenever I see some videos on YouTube channel, okay, that time I just knew it. Okay, and that shadowing can help you to improve your accent, improve your pronunciation, okay, and improve your fluency also. So that is how I have started shadowing practice. And like kinds of reading practice also, because reading help me to like correct the sentence. Okay, whenever we speaks with someone, at that time we like got a lot of mistakes from our sentence. But when it comes to writing, then you need to like you can get a lot of times to write something. Okay, so that is how you can correct yourself. Yeah, so that is how I'm trying to improve myself.
Okay, so how long have you been shadowing?
Like it's been 1 month, 1.5 months, I can say.
Okay, did you see any improvement?
I see improvements, but sometimes I feel like I feel like anxious. Okay, because it's not our native language. Okay,
Yeah.
it's like another country's native language. Okay, that is how they can speak English like fluently, or they can pronounce it correctly. Okay, but if we pronounce some kind of words, okay, because they whenever they pronounce T, it's not T, they said it's T. Okay, but I don't like it, because I'm from Bangladesh. Okay, I don't have I English is not my native language. Okay, so that is why I don't like it. Okay, because in Bangla we have our own accent. Okay, but if you want to change your own accent, I think it's not possible. Okay,
Yeah.
sometimes it feels that awkward situation. Okay, whenever we talk to someone, and then we can talk quickly, cat. Okay, that is how. But I don't like it anymore. Okay, but you have to like implement your English with native speakers. So that is why now I'm trying to improve those pronunciation and speaking. Yes, I can see a lot of changes on myself, but I don't want to implement those habits in myself. I just want to go with the natural way. Okay, whatever I have.
Okay, that's a great. Your journey is quite different. Okay, so many people do shadowing to improve accent or get their accent. But in your case, you don't want to get their accent. You are okay with your own accent.
Yes, I'm okay with
So,
my own accent.
okay, so apart from improving accent or getting somebody's accent, how shadowing helps us to enhance our fluency?
Okay, because whenever we see we watch native speakers video, okay, that time they use their own accent. Okay, as I mentioned that, like whenever we like use patience, okay, patience, it's my own accent. Okay, but they say it with an accent with patience, like P, they used to pronounce it P. Okay, So that is
Okay.
how they can use. And okay, well, we also pronounce cat. Okay, we say it just cat in our own accent. But when it comes to native speaker, they says it cat. Okay, there is a changes I can say. But whenever you use it on your conversation, okay, that time you feel like some, it's not like your own accent. Okay, that is how we feel that. That's why.
I got it. You don't want to get their accent, but you want to improve your pronunciation.
Yes, I think fluency is more than important to get their accent. Okay. Have you ever watched Priyanka Chopra's videos on YouTube?
Yes, so
Yes,
many times.
so many times. I also watch their videos on channel. Okay, but I think I couldn't see any more accent in their conversation.
Yes,
Have you seen?
I haven't noticed for that because I
Okay.
feel comfortable while listening her, so I watch her videos.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think she is the most like English speaker I can say in India. Okay, everybody follows her, but he has not
Yes,
the native speaker accent I can say.
yes, you are absolutely right. She
Hmm.
speaks naturally.
Yes, she speaks
She,
naturally.
yes, yes, you are absolutely right. And most of the Indian people like to listen her. She has a melodious voice as well. She
Mm-hmm.
speaks very fluently and she has a good command of English. So because of that, so many learners want to speak like her, and especially ladies. They watch her videos and try to improve their fluency, and it really helps us to because she uses lots of advanced words and she has a great command of this language. So definitely, it helps us to get next level fluency.
Yes.
Okay, so
Though
I have a
though
question.
she has no like native accent, okay, but all over the world he can she can conversation with many kinds of native speakers. Okay, there is no problem I can say.
Yes, you are absolutely right. Accent is not problem, but some people learn it because of passion. They want to
Mm-hmm.
speak like a native speaker. So because of their passion, they learn it. And there is no harm if somebody is want to speak like somebody. So yes, they can learn. But yes, most of the people don't like to get different accent and different they don't want to speak like a native speaker. They just want to speak fluently that people can understand. That is also a good thing. So it's a depend on person. If somebody is there who really passionate about speak like a native speaker, and if they learned it and they start speaking like them, it doesn't looks like odd or robotic. If they have a really command of that accent, it really feels like a natural way to speaking because I have watched some of videos. They are also YouTuber from India,
Mm-hmm.
and they have great command of American accent, and they speaks very well like American people. So, but
Mm-hmm.
it looks like a natural. They don't speak robotically. They have good command of language, and they acquired that accent with effort.
Yes, yes. That is why I think accent is not fair with conversation. Okay. If you have that much of fluency, then it's okay.
Comes to use them while speaking because we speak spontaneously. We feel difficulty
Mm-hmm.
to use them. So, what would
Mm-hmm.
you suggest for it?
Sorry, I didn't get your question because I think it's was networkless. Could you please repeat it
Okay.
again?
Yes, sure. So, when I learn any natural expression, idiom, or advanced vocabulary, learning is a different part, but using them while speaking, it is a really different thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I feel difficulty. I learned something, but while speaking, it doesn't come naturally or doesn't come spontaneously. Because when we speak spontaneously. We don't think what we have to use and what we want to use here grammatically, which rules are we are applying here. We don't think that much while speaking. We speak spontaneously. And in that case, those words, those expression doesn't come naturally while it is needed. So what would you suggest for it?
Okay. As I mentioned, I know the pronunciation part, okay, all of the alphabet English. But when it comes to speaking, at time I forgot, or I'm getting stuck on ball. Okay, how should I use those accent? Okay, if you are trying to practice with shadowing practice, okay, then I think it will automatically comes on your own. I can say, it's like shadowing practice is it's important. I can say because without shadowing you cannot implement those accent in your conversation. I can say because I have tried. Okay, earlier 3 or 4 months back. Okay, I have tried to implement those accent in my conversation, but I couldn't do it. Okay, but whenever I have been starting my shadowing practice, okay, okay, after that I can like implement those practice with my conversation, okay, but it's little bit, not much more practice, okay, but I can like implement those pronunciation or accent, yeah. So that's why if you like do shadowing, then you can implement those pronunciation, I can say.
Okay, I think you couldn't understand my question because of internet issue. I wanted to ask you, when we learn any natural expression, suppose somebody is there who want to inculcate new advanced vocabulary while speaking, and they are trying to use them relentlessly, but they don't use it naturally. They feel difficulty while speaking because when we speak spontaneously. We don't get that exact word that time which we learned earlier. We want to use those new expression, new words, and inculcate them while speaking, but it doesn't come natural. So what would you suggest for that?
Okay, I got it. Okay, so earlier I used to do thing which is whenever I feel that okay, I have to use those words in today's conversation. Okay, at the time I wrote it I wrote it on my notebook. Okay, and keep it in front of my cameras. Okay, so that is how I use those words with on conversation. Okay, you can set these tricks, and one thing is like you don't need to like hurry up, okay, in your conversation, because sometimes we feel like we want to talk quickly with our co-learners or with users, okay, so you don't think so much. And one more is you have to select 2 or 3 words, okay. That is how I used to like use those conversation, okay. If you have to fix 2 or 3 words in a day, okay, and you have to took those initiative, yeah, that is how you can use it on your conversation.
Do you think using them like this really helps us to retain that memory for that word and use them after that, use them naturally? It really helps us.
Yeah, sometimes it helps us, but I think it's uh, not working for me because whenever we try to use like fancy words or advanced words, okay, that time we feel like it's quite hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fancy words or advanced
Yes.
words, okay. Like sometimes it feels you demotivated, okay, because
Yeah.
whenever you see that everybody using their advanced or fancy words, okay, I couldn't use those words on my conversation, okay, at that time you feel demotivated. I can say literally you feel demotivated. So that's why I think I always suggest my subscribers, or I have 5 students, okay, it's all on a offline classes, okay. I used to say them, okay. So you don't need to use advanced or fancy words whenever you try to improve your English, okay. So you need to focus on your like I call easy
Accuracy.
words. You get, yes, easy words, or you should focus on your accuracy.
Yeah.
easy or like in your easy words, so use your advanced or fancy words, I can say.
Yes. You're right.
Hmm.
Okay, it is because I had been facing lots of problem. I learned lots of things, advanced vocabulary as well as new idioms. But when it comes to use them properly, I feel
Hmm.
difficulty. I was not able to use them properly. But for that, what I started doing recently, describing images, and that really helps me to enhance my vocabulary as well as use them while speaking spontaneously. It really
Hmm.
helped me a lot. While describing, sometimes we don't know the exact word for that expression, that surrounding, as well as explaining those things which we can see that in that image. So that time we need to Google it, and we automatically started using them naturally. And it really helps us to retain that memory for some period of time, not
Hmm.
long period of time, because if you really want to use some vocabulary, you have to use them repetitively. If we use them repetitively, definitely you can use them properly and in natural way as well. So while
Hmm.
describing images really helped me a lot to get new vocabulary as well as retain that memory for some period of time and use them naturally. So that
Hmm.
time I came to know, okay, this method really works for me. So yes, that's how I have been working, and it really works for me because
Yes.
yes, I haven't tried to jot down new words and use them deliberately while having conversation. I haven't tried it. I don't know it really works or not. But this activity, describing images, it really helped me to get new vocabulary and use them naturally. So yes,
Hmm.
so that's how somebody, if somebody is there facing problem, they can really try this activity, because I know that it is a journey and it really differ person to person. You just have to keep on working different things and figure out which really works for you and to go
Hmm.
with that practices.
Yes, we can see a lot of ads from YouTube or some pages. Okay, if you want to learn this language within 1 month or within 2 months, then you have to implement those habits in your own. Okay, but I think it's quite difficult to learn this language with 1 month or 3 months. Okay, uh, you can see you can like learn some sentences, but you can learn those language within 1 month or 2 months, I can say. Okay. Yes, your method is also, I think, workable because whenever we face some problems, okay, we couldn't find those words to describe those pictures. Okay, that time we need to search on Google or search on ChatGPT. Okay, that
Yes.
is how we can train our brain.
Yes, yes. And
Hmm.
it is a visible training. You can see that picture and try to describe. It really helped me to learn new vocabulary as well as use them naturally, because
Hmm.
I had been facing problem for some period of time how to use new vocabulary while speaking, because it doesn't look natural, and I
Hmm.
didn't put my effort deliberately to use them naturally. But when I started describing images, some of vocabulary, recently I started this activity, but it really helping me to enhance my vocabulary, especially. So that is the important practice, I can say.
Okay, I think we should wind up the session because we have like 1 minute.
Yes, yes, sure, sure. Thank you for
Hmm.
this lovely conversation. I learned
Okay,
lots of
okay. It was
things
a nice
from you.
conversation. Yeah. Eka, I hope we will connect again, okay? And it was a lovely conversation with you.
Yes,
I have learned a lot of things from you.
thank you. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Bye bye.